Hey.
Hello, everyone.
And welcome back to our
viewing
party. Yeah.
Well, Tatiana was just telling me that she has no thoughts in her head. How are you guys doing?
I turned to Maddie, like literally as the countdown was going on. And I said, Maddie, honestly, there's a lot of just static in my head. Like I'm head empty, no thoughts right now.
Just white noise in her head is what she
just
said.
Like full of white noise. So let's see how this next 45 to an hour goes.
This will be silly mobility.
Yeah, because honestly, not sure. I think it's because my hair is a weird middle part that I can't shake that out of my head.
Oh, you're so right, Bessie. I'm gonna wash that man
right out of my hair.
That. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Well, how you doing besides the static? There was something in the static. That's my favorite song. Oh, sorry.
What song?
Is
it the one that you discussed on the couch? Because you said you did solidify like a favorite song on the couch. I can't remember which one.
I was thinking Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius, which I have been saying is my favorite song for a long time.
Okay, great.
Like my current favorite song.
Okay. We'll accept that.
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
I know you guys have probably heard. There's a whole thing with my favorite songs.
Yeah, it's literally so
My friends are wacky about my favorite songs, and I have a lot of them. Okay?
How are you, Maddie?
I'm good.
Cool.
Today.
Great.
It's like all of a sudden hot.
You guys, if you're not watching this, can you go watch it just so you can tell Maddie how pretty she looks?
Oh my God.
Doesn't her makeup look like really pretty?
Thank you.
Her lipstick color, like you guys, I'm over here sitting like a little troll that just got out of the shower, like dead serious. Just got because I got home from work today and I was like, I stink. So I showered.
Work. Well, okay, actually,
so Maddie looks gorgeous, and I'm just a little troll in the corner.
Not to give you guys backstory you didn't ask for, but yesterday I was at a party and I did my makeup. Normally I just put kind of purple eyeshadow because it was like Italian disco themed, so I kind of dressed it up a bit. And my friend, who I have kind of a sordid past with, she's kind of wacky. I know she's not listening. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do a motion.
Oh, okay. I know exactly. Yeah.
One time, something was thrown at my face once. If you know, you know. But she told me yesterday, she's like, Maddie, you're wearing makeup. And I was like, I wear makeup every day. Uh-huh. And she's like, oh, you do? Oh. And she didn't mean it like that. I think she meant that I think I'm good at making my makeup look fairly natural.
Yeah.
But I was like, is my makeup not makeuping? Do you know what I'm saying?
I kind
of was like,
so you give it a half full beat, like a full beat on the Maddie scale, but like a half beat on the full beat scale. Right.
Cause I'm usually like for work, I'm I never go to work without makeup on unless it's crazy, crazy hot and I'm gonna die. But I always have a little something like concealer, some blush, mascara, period. I'm always wearing something. And I don't know, I just was kind of
well, drop in the comments how gorgeous Maddie looks.
Thank you. Also go like my Instagram picture.
Oh yeah, Maddie posted a really cute Instagram picture too.
Thank you. That was my first Instagram picture I've posted in months.
Yeah, Maddie stays off the gram.
I do. It's just
she's off the grid.
I'm so busy with life. I'm just I'm just
living life too much.
I'm present in my current, life moment.
Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Meanwhile, we're doing this.
Yeah.
LOL. That's
cool.
That's how I'm doing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What do we usually do on this pod? What do we usually talk about?
Girl, she really is head of no thoughts. Well, okay, I guess we'll just catch all of you and Tati up. What we do on this podcast and what we have been doing for 21 episodes is talk about movies. Okay, we talk about our favorite movies. We talk about your favorite movies, everybody's favorite movies.
Okay,
and we just chit chat and we're like, a lot of times we say stuff that kind of doesn't make any sense. But we're just
oh my God, I'm screaming. Wait, is this 22 episode?
Yes.
Is this our Taylor Swift episode?
I don't know about you,
but I'm feeling 22.
Yes.
Wait, this is our Taylor Swift episode. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. You guys, that's me. I'm giving 22.
I wish I was giving 22.
I know, me too. I'm going to be 26. Did you see my Five Below? Yeah, I sent it to you. You guys, okay.
Okay. So also, if you're not on TikTok, you got to look at Tati's TikTok. She's doing a series because her birthday's next month.
Yeah.
And she is the most Leo of all Leos. So she's planning a wild birthday party. And she's documenting the whole process.
I am. Because I was like, I want to just for my own personal yearbook. So I made another TikTok because I started another content journey. So I was like, I need my own personal TikTok. So Tatiana
I'm
Alvarez.
off the grid, she's
I'm so she on the grid. Truly, honestly. But today, because if you've listened to our Mama Mia episode, you'll know that I'm planning a Mamma Mia birthday party because I'm pretty sure I talked about it then because duh. Today I went to Five Below and I got the cute. I had never been.
What?
I know.
I love Five Below.
It was Disneyland. I walked in and it was like, oh my God, this is magic. And so I was like walking around, whatever. I wasn't even on like the search for the disco balls.
You're just like, well,
I was just kind of like, oh, I'm going to go. They might have something, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I turned around and you guys, there was a huge bucket of blue and hot pink disco balls, Mamma Mia colors. The way that I went, oh my God. And then
I literally got a video of how many did you buy?
I bought all of them, but they only had 12. So I bought 6 blue and 6 pink.
Word.
So I left 2 that were like a light because they were hot pink.
Right.
So I left one that was a light pink and then one that was just like a silver.
Nice.
They didn't have a pair. But my cashier guy, shout out to him. He was so excited for me.
Aww.
He was like, oh my gosh. He's confused why I was buying like 12 disco balls.
Right.
And I was like, I'm having a party. And he's like, that sounds so fun. And I was like, this is the best purchase I've ever made. And he was hyping me up. I was hyping him up.
Cute.
He's like, I hope to see you again at Five Below. And I was like, you know what, bro? You will.
That's a great place to like, if you need like anything so random.
I also got the cutest beach bag.
Come on, beach bag.
I know. It's like a little lemon and it's hot pink and yellow.
That's where I got my Stanley dupe.
Oh, the Stanley dupe?
Mm-hmm.
I know. They had cute cups too. I was like, girl.
And phone chargers.
Five Below, more like 6 feet under because this place is putting me in my grave.
You're so right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that wasn't my media of the week, but it might as well have been because
that was your purchase of the week.
That was my purchase of the week.
I love that for you.
Yeah, it was very exciting.
Do you have any media of the week?
My purchase of
the static in your brain.
In my brain. I did start rewatching because you know how I like to eat and watch.
Eat
but I like,
and watch?
Yeah, eat food and watch television.
Right.
But I never like to watch a new thing.
Right.
I'm rewatching Emily in Paris, so I started that. And she's so annoying, but I like Liv.
I hate her guts, but love her. That's
hate the girl. Love the dress.
I haven't finished the most recent season of that. Because it's so wacky, but I love it for her. Yeah. I love it for all of them, but I'm like, this shit is wacky.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it is. Absolutely is.
Yeah.
Which is so weird because it's a Darren Star, that's his name, right? Darren Star show, which he was younger and he was Sex in the City.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. And he was Sex in the City. So from watching, I mean, Younger, if you ever went on the journey of Younger, it was so bad for like the first 2 seasons. And I watched for my girl Sutton Foster and then Hilary Duff. And then they killed off one character and then the show became really good.
They killed someone off in that?
Maddie, did you never watch? You never watched?
I watched some of it.
Oh my gosh,
who died?
I think one of like the brothers or something finds out because you know how the whole thing is that she's like older but she can't get a job, so she says she's younger, whatever. Finds out that her secret, whatever, and then is like gonna expose her, and then it's just like all of this nonsense, and then he's like standing there having this like I'm gonna expose you conversation. It's in New York, right? They're doing construction. A literal concrete beam falls from the sky.
You're lying.
I'm not even shitting you right now.
Skit.
Like it was. I remember clear as day. I'm like,
it's giving Regina George.
It's bringing me to tears because of how camp it was.
Is it funny? Is it supposed to be funny?
It was so out of the blue because it wasn't like they were having this full conversation. You did not see.
She's crying. She's crying.
You guys, it's because static. And the concrete beam fell from the sky, smashed this man, and then the show got good.
So that's the lesson here, everybody. Sometimes you need to smash a man with a concrete beam and then things look better. Am I right or am I right?
Maddie.
This bitch is losing it. Oh my God. Wow.
Anyway.
Any other media?
That's all I got.
Okay, well, buckle up because I have a lot as always.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Number 1, on the way here.
Can't look at myself.
There's so much water falling from her eyes right now, you guys.
No. Oh, man. Okay. I'm clocked in.
Okay?
I'm clocked in. Yeah, I got the giggles.
Okay. So, on the way here, I finished the second Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones book, A Clash of Kings, which was a slay. And this is when I hear it really starts to like diverge from the series. So I'm very interested to see what happens.
Okay, work.
And I send Parker book reports.
Do you?
Like, yes, today I sent 2 different ones because I drove a lot today. And so I was like, this and this about like stuff that's different. And it's very interesting.
Oh, man.
I also yesterday finished Crescent City 2, House of Sky and Breath. It was literally so good. I've now read every single Sarah J. Maas book in her like universe, which like that's like, for those of you who don't know, that's like ACOTAR, if you heard of that on TikTok, Court of Thorns and Roses, and like Throne of Glass, and then Crescent City. I've read all of them, and it's like 13 or 14 books in this, but I've read them over years. Like I didn't read them like consecutive, whatever. But I finally finished it, and I'm so gagged. It's like, I hope I'm not spoiling anything for anybody who's reading it. But if you're reading it and you're like really scared that I'm spoiling something, just like turn the volume down for a second. Now they're starting to like end game. Things are starting to, they're completely separate books in completely separate worlds, but they're starting to like come together. And it's wild.
That's crazy.
It's giving like multiverse, like wacky stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so you can turn the volume really back up now.
Yeah, you're good.
Even though they couldn't hear that, we can turn the volume.
But it's really good, and so I'm like totally geeking out over that. I think I had. Oh, also, Secret Invasion started this week, which is the most recent Marvel series.
Oh, okay.
Starring like Samuel L. Jackson and Olivia Colman and Amelia Clark. My girl.
What?
Yes, and it was really good. So if you haven't watched it, it's like if you haven't been liking like how silly and like camp the Marvel and like the MCU has been recently, I think that you should try to watch this because it's very like serious and like kind of dark.
Is it like what's the one with Captain America? The Winter
Soldier?
The show, was that the Winter Soldier too?
Captain America, yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
It's kind of giving drama. It's like grittier, but it's like spies and like it's very good.
Wow.
Like the first episode just dropped and it was really good. I love it. So
nice.
Yeah, give it a watch.
Another Marvel.
Yeah.
Another Marvel thing for the Marvel girl.
I have to stay up to date.
You gotta keep up, girl.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, that wasn't that much.
No. Look at me go.
Well,
I feel like there was supposed to be something else, but I can't remember.
I feel like I watched something too. Did I watch
what did we watch? We watched Hannah Montana.
Oh, we did watch Hannah Montana together this week. And boy, oh boy, was it great. Did I watch the Tonys this week? I don't even remember. What was it?
I didn't even watch the Tonys.
You haven't watched it?
No.
I cried 4 times.
Oh.
It was very sweet. I mean, as you can tell, I cry a lot.
Yeah.
That's not like, oh.
Yeah, I haven't really watched the Tonys because I just was like busy.
It was kind of fun because it was unscripted because obviously writer's strike. So it was just kind of like silly Bo Billy, like musical theater kids hanging out, giving each other awards.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, oh, you're tuning in to the Tonys on CBS. Like it was very much like Ariana like wrote stuff on her arm. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah.
Where she's like, whoever walks on stage, like that was the energy of it.
That's
all.
Cute. That's cute.
So it's fun.
Well, speaking of theater, here is to the movie that raised us. No, like literally, today we are going to be talking about the iconic, the historic, the award-winning, Oscar-snubbed film, High School Musical. High School Musical. Oh, that's the third one, but you get it. You get it. You guys knew this had to come eventually. Yeah. Okay. And if anything gives summer, it gives the High School Musical trilogy, which we will be doing. Don't you fret. So strap in, buckle up, Wildcats, get your head in the game. Period. We're not here to fuck around. Oh. Period. Oh, that's so you know what I mean? So true, bestie. Look at them. Serotonin. I'm gonna start off by saying something that's gonna sound literally so dramatic. Okay. This movie made me who I am today. Oh, that's not dramatic. No, this movie is one of the most important things that has ever happened to me. Yeah. Okay, word. Yeah. Thank you. I just feel like to some people they're gonna be like, yeah, okay. But I'm like, I'm not joking, bitch. Yeah, you know, like I'm dead serious. That is the fact. When is this? When is this? 2006. 2006. I thought it was 2008. Tatiana, 17 years ago. I remember this vividly. Scared by and that hurts. I was 10. Oh my gosh, I did too. I had a High School Musical. Speaking of loving themed birthday parties, I had a High School Musical themed birthday party. But you know, it was so. Have I told you this before? I don't remember.
what was so crazy. So my birthday's in the summer, obviously.
Mhm.
And my sister was doing SRO.
Okay,
She was
work.
doing High School Musical.
SRO is how we met. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
theater
how we-
thing in the summer.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Mhm.
They were doing High School Musical. For my birthday,
Oh, I know
all
this.
of my friends, we all dressed up in our High School Musical whatevers. We had pizza at my house. That was like when Party City had all of it was like
Oh,
Descendants.
I
Like
mean,
they
it was
had
the
all of the
franchise.
stuff there. And so my
Right.
house was decked out High School Musical. We all ate our pizza and then we went and saw my sister's performance of High School Musical at SRO.
That's iconic.
It's iconic, but also for a Leo
What was
being
our,
like
you were like, it's about me. You were for the Drag Race fans. It's my special day.
like the house down boots. Yeah.
I love that. What was she?
She was one
Was
of the
she
dancers. She was the
slay
cheerleaders. Yeah.
girl?
Yeah. She gave Audie, this is for you. She gave the iconic turn sequence because my sister's a really good dancer.
Okay.
And she like Gary Crinky was, or no, this was John Vaughn. John Vaughn was like, you're a dancer, turn sequence. And she like whipped it out during Status Quo or who knows.
Oh, wow.
One of those.
Well, shall we dive in?
Yeah. Oh, I wish I should have brought the pictures. So I have so many stories. You know, like they had at DCA, they had one of the red carpets. I think it might have been for either one or two. Probably no, I think it might have been one.
Yeah.
But I have pictures.
DCA, Disney California Adventure.
Yeah,
if you don't know.
yeah. And they had it. They had like some premiere or something at like downtown Disney, and of course, me and my mom like went and like Rosanna.
You guys are
got
giving Stalker Sarah. Do you know who that is?
I don't.
Do you know who that is?
I don't know who Stalker Sarah is.
People who know who Stalker Sarah is. Tatiana kind of gives Stalker Sarah a little bit.
No, I don't know.
It's
who
not
this,
scary.
Okay,
she's just a girl who knew people in paparazzi, and she showed up to everything.
Girl, all good things come to me. Like my mother just so happened to get us in every like
right. But that's
whatever.
Stalker Sarah. She's not actually a stalker,
okay,
but she
like,
just always has pictures of a lot of celebrities.
Yes,
and it kind of stems with like these
I'll bring it
people.
next
So that's
week.
where like the stalkers.
She's
not an actual stalker.
Okay, good.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll bring them next week when we do the HSM too. But anyways, we could get into the film now.
Okay. First of all, I just have to say, when you go on to Disney Plus to watch this movie, the like tagline for it is a basketball star and a brainy girl find a place in the spotlight. ... And love. I was like, what? I know. I had to highlight that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So we open. Obviously, it's New Year's.
It's New Year's.
It's New Year's.
Serotonin
They're
just
at
rushes
this,
through
like,
your body.
right?
Do you remember the first time you watched it?
Yes.
I remember the first time I watched it.
Like, you guys, when I say this is an integral part of literally who I am, like this is the most formative movie for me.
Oh yeah.
Literally of all time.
Well, I mean, you start off by. Well, they're at a New Year's Eve party, whatever.
At the lodge.
At the lodge.
Yeah.
Troy Bolton's playing basketball. He's
with his dad.
And then is the mom, I couldn't remember, is this the mom that gets recast or is it Gabriella's mom? One of the moms gets recast, right?
I don't remember.
Well, we'll find out in the later series.
Yeah.
But then they like go to this New Year's party, but the girl, this is, I'm saying, integral to your in personality.
I knew you were going to say
Gabriella Montez walks in with a big book. And if there's anything, Maddy will walk into the crowd with a big book.
I have a book literally here in my bag.
We were at Disneyland the other day in the line for Guardians of the Galaxy. And this woman was like carrying like
my 800-page book.
A chunker.
800 pages. But that was because I was meeting you guys from work.
Okay, then explain Cheesecake Factory.
You're right.
Maddie was sitting at the table reading a book.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So the girl stays reading.
Yeah,
Hi, Gabriella.
I put I just know that Miss Girl was probably reading smut. You know what I'm saying? Just the way she was like,
she was kind of like
she was in it. I'm like, she's reading like
bit.
ACOTAR. Like it's giving like she's reading something juicy. You know what I mean? And I love that for her because she's a brainy girl, so she needs to like let loose and have fun. But she's not gonna let loose and have fun like going crazy. She's gonna read something psycho. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know that about her. I just do.
I mean, it's one and the same.
Yeah,
we're one.
That's later Disney Channel.
I know.
The same. Okay. Yeah. So they're both of their parents like go to the party, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom's like, stop reading, go to this little party, and she's like, fine. But she does go to the party and she is reading her book.
Yeah.
Slay girl. And they're like doing karaoke.
Sure. Yes.
And then this random guy is like, you and you, and of course it's Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens. Literally this two of my favorite people, like literally on planet Earth.
Like that's how it makes me feel.
I know.
Like you know, like when you see something really cute, you just want to like.
I want to punch both of them in the face really hard, but out of love.
Yes, very.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I want to bang their heads together, only because I want them to be in the same place. Because like. You know, when they broke up, you guys, that was one of the most that was more devastating to me than my parents' divorce.
Oh my.
Like that was devastating.
Right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I was sad with Harry Styles and Taylor Swift. No, I was more sad for Zac Efron.
That might have been one of the craziest things you've ever said on the couch.
It's true. I was devastated. I was devastated. I said, love is not real. Love is fake. Okay, anyways.
I'm screaming at that.
I love that the guy is like, someday you guys mind thanking me for this.
Yes.
When he pulls them up. And then we get the living in my own
Hi, Drew Seeley.
world.
Was that a jump scare for you?
Seeley. Always will be.
Yes. Because I think it's because we know Zac Efron's voice now at this point.
Yeah.
And I wonder, okay, well, this is just my whole question to why Drew Seeley wasn't cast, or why unless Zac Efron was, because obviously he's a good singer now.
Right.
So unless at the time, like he
does sing at one point in this movie too. And he sounds good.
Which part does he sing?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
But I think it was like maybe like a puberty thing, like he couldn't really support all of it. Maybe. But also I think Drew Seeley would have been too old looking.
He was older, yeah.
You know?
So random.
Didn't stop him from going on tour though.
No, it didn't. And that gagged us all.
It gagged all of us.
We were like,
I have that CD and I'm like,
oh yeah.
Wild. Did you go? You probably went, huh?
No, I didn't go to that one. I know.
Oh, shocking.
I do remember watching it though.
So they're singing and it could be the start of something new. And boy, is it. For all of us.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
So Tati and Parker, obviously, you know, they got a voice mail from me today, a voice message.
Oh.
I was watching it this morning. I started sobbing during the start of something new. I clearly I'm going through some stuff. I was like, it's the start. Like, it's so beautiful. It's just like,
I think it's the nostalgic.
Yeah.
And the memory. I mean, this is like such a big chunk of our lives. Wow.
Period. I'm glad you get me. Okay, anyways. First of all, their chemistry.
So cute.
Oh, so cute. They sang.
He's like so sexy. He's so cute.
He was my first love.
Oh, absolutely. From then on, from 2006 to now, Zac Efron is my celebrity crush.
Period. You guys know. We've already said. Yeah. And so then they sing and they do great. And then they go out and they chat afterwards. And they're like flirting. And she's like, what?
And the thought that I had was it was Grease for the new generation.
Yeah. No, very much. And they all said that. Like I remember that was like one of the biggest things that everyone was saying. Like this is Grease for the kiddies. Yeah. The kiddos. And that was for us. We were the demographic. Oh. We're so lucky for that.
I literally think about that all the time. How lucky were we to be in our age?
And also like High School Musical, okay, so we'll get into more of it eventually, but we have a lot of stuff to say. High School Musical kind of, I think, really did something for Disney Channel. Disney Channel obviously existed before, but I think that this is what really, like, these people were like, they were stars. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, they still are. Yeah. But they were like everything. They were there. They were all over. I had all of those like J14, like Tiger Beat, all of those like pop newspapers. Like they were the moment. Oh yeah. Like they really were all of pop culture. Like it was a phenomenon. I feel like Disney Channel entered a whole new level of like pop culture like relevance because of this. Because then I don't feel like if this was as successful, like Miley Cyrus would have been as successful.
Didn't after this premiered, the first episode of Hannah Montana premiered,
was
right?
Was it this or was it the second one?
No, the second one was Phineas and Ferb. Because I remember watching it. Because they were all sitting on the couch and Ashley Tisdale was like, my new show, Phineas and Ferb.
Okay, then it must have been
I think it had to have been this.
Hannah Montana came out in 2006.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't not believe you. I just am double
not
checking.
Completely believe myself. Was that English?
Wait, hold on.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you're correct.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Because I remember it's because
you're right. 2006.
Oh,
the day before my birthday.
Wow! Happy birthday!
Wow,
you really ushered in a phenomenon,
right? But do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the success of High School Musical truly brought a whole new level of success. You know, we're kind of beating that with that horse, but it's true.
Yes.
Anyways, so we stan.
We're back at school.
Wait, hold on. I just want to say before there's a lot of really random, like hilarious lines that I put
like
in
the
quotes.
ADR?
No, not just the ADR, but the random things that are written for them.
Okay.
Like, and that I literally say as they're saying.
Oh, I was quoting it too.
You know what I mean? Like when she's like, "You're such a good singer," and he's like, "Yeah, sure. My shower is very impressed with me." And like the way, and then when she like walks away, so they get their phone.
Oh, yes.
Remember they get each other's numbers and they take pictures, like little selfies on their like old 2006 cell phones.
What a
like,
time.
Iconic. And the way she like walks, she's like, okay, gotta go, but she doesn't say gotta go. She just like
bye.
leaves.
She just leaves.
Also the awkwardness when like the countdown, because they're like, we don't know each other, we can't kiss.
I'm like, kiss.
It's so cute. Oh my god. And then when she leaves, that's when he says, singing with you was the most fun I've had on this vacation. Like, they really are the blueprint. They really are the blueprint.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we're back at school.
Now we're back at school. We are in homeroom. Welcome Miss Darvis and the whole crew of the East High Wildcats.
Darvis, mom.
Darvis?
Yeah.
Well, sorry. So sorry.
But because who just joined the school?
Miss Gabriela Montez.
Yes. And why is she nervous? She's nervous because everyone at our old school thought she was a freak because she's so smart.
Yeah.
Freaky genius girl. Which I'm like, why are you so scared about being smart?
Yeah.
Sure. I would know I'm a scientist.
You are. Maddie's a scientist, you guys. If you don't know the backstory, it's too long.
Okay, another weird line that Zac Efron says, he's like, all I remember is pink jelly.
Yes.
Like, what? I just know that these random teenagers were like saying the most random things ever. Yeah. And this is when Miss Darvis is like, we are having auditions for our spring musical. And for some reason, they're auditioning people individually and in pairs.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a choice. Yeah. Work, girly. I guess it's like a chemistry read that you don't have to work hard on.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you. And they're all in homeroom, just like they're the character development of like the stick to the status quo energy of it all.
It's very very cliquey.
Yes.
You know. Also Miss Darvis.
Yes, Miss Girl. Maddie, can you help me with this?
Yeah.
Miss Broadway.
Miss Chorus Line movie.
Miss Chorus Line. Cassie. Miss Cassie. Thank you. Yes, but no. In the movie, it's not different. Music in the Mirror. It's so weird.
Every time I've only seen the movie Chorus Line a few times. Every time I'm kind of scared.
Because it's, oh shoot, what is this? It doesn't matter. You guys don't care.
Yeah.
But it's something wacko.
But that's her.
Yeah, that's her. There
Iconic.
It is. I was like, she's accessed somewhere in my brain.
Yeah.
You know who I was thinking of? The woman from the series, Miss Something Rotten.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like, wait, that's not her.
Yeah.
I was getting confused.
That's okay.
Obviously.
That's okay. And then they so Troy and Gabriella see each other, and the way they finish each other, I don't believe it. Me either.
It's giving Grease.
It's giving Grease. Mm-hmm. I love it so much. Okay, Sharpay enters the scene. She's my hero.
You guys, a blueprint.
The blueprint.
This movie, I mean, obviously, is so musical theater coded, and Sharpay was the reason for the season. Should I say more? I mean, like, from top to bottom, I was a Sharpay.
Oh, I was the president of my drama club in high school.
I'm still waiting. Not that I have like really much desire to do a stage production of High School Musical, because like, for what? Because the stage production isn't that great. But anyways, I have a strong desire to play Sharpay. And
you don't think you wouldn't be Gabriella?
No, I don't give like, you can't step on me. Girl, you know when I show up. When I show up, I show out. But Xavier wants to be my Ryan. And I'm like, me and you as Ryan and Sharpay would be so crazy.
That would be so wild. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we live. And they're like signing up for the auditions. And Sharpay takes up the whole entire sign-up sheet with her iconic
the little star
signature. Mm-hmm. And the way that Vanessa goes, nice penmanship. I didn't even know what that shit meant. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
The shade, the drama.
Yeah, she like, and Sharpay was like,
mm-hmm. And also the way that Corbin Bleu talks about like the musical girlies. So Corbin Bleu, he hates musical theater, which is hilarious.
Which is LOL.
Yeah, because he doesn't dance. You know, he can, not a chance. No. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. And the way he says that, it's frightening about musicals. I'm like, damn, you're
the costumes,
so right.
The makeup.
Yeah.
It's frightening.
And then someone is like, hey, that's Sharpay. She's kind of cute, right? And he's like,
so is a mountain
lion, but you don't pet it. Iconic. She is the blueprint. Man. Okay. And then it's basketball practice.
Yeah. We get it. Sports.
Get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
Mhm.
When I was in high school, or not high school, when I was in elementary school, we also did, for like our talent show, we did a High School Musical medley. So it was me and my like little friends, and Audie choreographed it. And obviously we had a get your head in the game section where we had basketballs. You guys, it was legit. I remember we had like sweatbands, and we had these like tennis, white tennis skirts. And then, you know, those like 2006 high
Tube
socks.
socks?
Yep. The tube socks with the lines.
Yep.
And we had like little sneakers on. And then my mom got us all red tank tops like this that had the High School Musical logo printed. Like she got them printed. And then I remember having my hair in 2 pigtails. You guys, I need to find, I know I have so many pictures archived of my High School Musical days that I'll just like show you all of them.
I love it so much.
No, not wild.
Get your head in the game. Literally every time I hold a basketball, that's what is in my head.
Yeah.
Which I don't hold a basketball very often, but every time I do, I'm like, get your head in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, the lyrics are so insane. Don't be afraid to shoot the outside Jay. I'm like, Jay, get it together.
I don't know what that means.
I think he's yelling at someone named Jay, right? Unless I don't know. Is that wrong?
I don't know.
Jumper.
Oh.
High sports.
I've never been to a basketball
We're going
game
to stick
in my
with the
life.
Ryan and Sharpays of the world.
Okay, so actually, let me just say something really quick. I grew up in a sports family, and I do know some sports.
Okay.
Basketball is not one of them.
You know what though?
Football. I can watch
that's
football.
Was your dad? No, your grandpa.
My grandpa, football coach. And I did a basketball football coach. Like I can watch football and know what's happening. I played soccer for like a year. Okay. So I know you know what I'm saying? Basketball? Nope. So thank you for that.
Basketball is the most entertaining to watch though.
That's what I hear, but I've never
been to a basketball game?
No, I
Let's
never
go to
went
like a really cheap basketball. I went to a Lakers game and I actually had the time of my life.
I love that for you.
I'm not
and
even.
I live for like the courtside like the way everyone's always serving.
Yeah.
But no, and apparently they were really fun in high school.
Is it still basketball season? No. Right? What year is it? What day?
No.
No. I'm sorry. No, March. Is that does it end in March?
What are we in?
Baseball. Baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah, it's baseball. I knew that.
Baseball season.
Because I've been to a few baseball games and I'm like, this is literally so hot. Why am I here right now? Because they're so long and boring.
Oh yeah, baseball games are boring.
Ugh, sorry, everybody. Sorry.
You go for the food and then you're like, okay, I had my hot dogs.
And then you're
I'm ready
there
to
for
go
5
home.
hours.
Yes.
Ugh, not for me.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So thank you Solomon for educating on. I was like, why are they yelling at this guy named Jay?
Poor Jay. Justice for Jay.
That's embarrassing.
Oh
well. Okay. So
that's hilarious. Shoot the
why am I
outside Jay.
feeling so wrong?
So iconic.
I know.
But when he does the reach, my heart's in the song.
Makes it feel so right. Should I go for it? And then the dance right down.
I'm gonna fake it. Oh yeah, give it to us, Maddy.
Also the riff, I remember being like the riffing in this was the first time I ever like heard like musical theater like esque riffing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, sorry. Yes, continue.
So what does he do in this? I don't remember, but he does a riff at the end of it, and I was like, yes! And I remember like teaching myself how to do it when I was little. You know what I'm saying?
I do know. I don't know which one it is. But what made me laugh too is when a little bit back when Corbin Blue was talking about like musical theater and music, and he's like, it's not like hip hop or pop. It's that like musical stuff, whatever. And I was just laughing because I was like, well, now we have some hip hop and pop in there for ya, Chad.
Yeah, Mr. You've been in the Heights, you should know.
Yeah, like get with it. Get your head in the game.
Oh, per. And Mr. Guy, he's just really struggling, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like, I just want to sing and dance.
Yeah.
What's so wrong with that? Nothing, Troy.
Okay, so then this is when Ryan and Sharpay do some digging on Miss Gabriela Montez.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what is this girl all about? And they find out that she's smart and they're weirded out by it, which I still don't understand.
Yes.
And he's like this weird Einsteinette. And I was like, you're so right, bestie.
Okay.
And they're like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get her so busy with all of her smart girl stuff. She doesn't even have a chance to audition for the musical.
You are so right, smart girl stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I was never in the smart girl club.
I wasn't in the smart girl club. I wasn't in the sports clubs. We were in the music. This, you know,
we were where we needed to be.
Her. Yeah, and then that's when Ashley Tisdale goes, after all, she loves pie.
Oh, that line is so
there's so many lines in this where I'm like, what?
Like, yeah, okay, sure.
What? Okay, and then this is when there's like a practice.
Uh-huh.
And Where's Troy and Chad?
Why are those two sitting in a
Why are those two sitting in a tree? Yeah. Sorry if we just blew out your eardrums, but iconic. Yeah, so they're like
in
detention. For what?
Because they had their phones out in homeroom.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Because Miss Girl is in her Patty LaPone moment. She's like, fuck cell phones.
No phones, not in the theater.
Yeah, and she's like, this is a sacred place.
Yeah, she does a speech about cell phones.
And I'm like, you're so right, bestie. Yeah, what the heck are those two doing in a tree? Also, Coach Bolton and Mrs. Darbus walked so Sue Sylvester and Mr. Shue could run. Am I wrong?
I'm screaming, yeah, especially when they're getting yelled at by the principal.
When they're getting yelled at by the principal, and when they are arguing, I'm like, what is this weird rivalry? Okay, do you guys want to know something about me? Okay, so not only was my grandpa the football coach of my high school when my parents were there, and my parents were like high school, were like cheerleader, football player, slay. But when I was going to high school, my great uncle was the football coach at my high school.
Oh my gosh.
And my high school was like a football high school. Sure. Like it was a big deal. Very good. Slay. But my uncle Bob would like call me out of class just so I could like hang out in his office. It was really slay. And like I remember like one time because he like saw me. He like called me in because he saw me like doing like a musical thing like on our like school like TV. He's like, can I have Madeline to my office? And I just walked in and he was like, hey, I saw you on the TV. Whatever. And he's like, sit down, hang out. He's like, if you ever want to go to class, you can come here.
I'm sorry, what?
I shit you not. It was kind of slay. And everyone like answered to him because our school was like so into the football.
Sure.
So they were like, yeah, anything you say, Coach Johnson. I kind of had it made low key. But like I remember like my drama teacher, which yikes, if you don't have any controversy regarding your high school drama program, did you actually live? You know what I'm saying?
If you don't have a trauma,
we will not say her name because yikes. But she would like have me go like if we needed stuff like sports equipment for anything, she'd be like, Maddie, go. Like I was the conduit between sports and theater. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, honestly, hit the outside, Jay. You're so right, Maddie.
I never said I knew anything about basketball, but I do know some about football, baby. All right. Anyways, enough about me. This movie has me feeling some kind of
You are so kooky for that.
Okay.
Get your head in the game.
Also, their houses are insane.
Their houses?
Yes. Gabriella's and Troy's.
Did we go to their houses yet?
This is when yes. So after they have detention, he's shooting with his dad.
Shooting hoops with his dad.
He's shooting those hoops.
And he's like, Dad, I want to try something different.
And he's like, what? He's like, well, if your friends don't want you to try anything different, then they're not really your friends. But I think he's thinking maybe he wants to try like wearing a different color shirt or like playing a different position in basketball. But no. He wants to be in musical theater, which if his dad knew, I think he'd be mad, no? But he's like, I can't sell him. Okay.
That was so crazy. He wants to wear a different color shirt.
I don't know, because he's like supportive, but I'm like, you're only supportive now because he's not being honest.
Yeah. Whoa, that's a word. I
didn't catch my breath. This is an insane one, you guys. Okay. If you ever questioned how we could talk about High School Musical for an hour, this is how.
Here you go, baby boo.
Oh, well. Okay.
Now we're at the audition.
Yes.
We get to the audition.
And she says, first you will sing a few bars, and I will give you a sense of whether or not the theater is your calling. Better to hear it from me now than your friends later.
Yeah. I mean, she's not wrong.
She's real for that.
She is.
Yeah, some people need to be told. Okay, and remember last week? When we said that High School Musical was the blueprint for the Pitch Perfect audition.
Well, here we are.
Full circle. It's true.
The amount of times that I like quote this on my like daily
Tag yourself.
Life.
Which one is you?
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always right there next to beside me.
No, you just combined
I know because I'm the two. I'm a mashup.
Okay, yeah, because it's that guy who's like,
it's hard to believe
that I couldn't see
that you were always right there next to beside me. And I'm also the ballerina guy.
Yeah, who crashes. I am the girl singing too loud. Because if there's one thing about me, I'm going to be singing too loud.
That's hilarious.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I just don't go off key like she does, obviously.
Obviously. Yeah, I'm a little... Go see a counselor. That was very disturbing.
Yeah, the like slam poetry version.
Oh man.
Oh my god. And then okay. Also,
I mean, if I'm truly tagging myself, sorry, what?
What do you say?
I said, if I'm truly tagging myself, I'm going to tag myself as Sharpay because I showed up with the full production, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. Justice for Syndra, though. Syndra was the girl who was like,
oh,
what's
the soprano?
I'm looking for? I'm like, she sounded good. Why are you guys being so late?
Yeah. They're like,
just stop saying words.
Maybe next year for the spring music out. The fall music
Fall music, something.
Oh, sure.
I'm like, why are you being so mad? She did great. This is just not her wheelhouse.
Yeah, she took it
Not
off
her
like
production.
15 keys.
Although you guys want to hear me get on my soapbox, if you're a singer and you can't sing many different styles, you're not a real singer. Sorry.
Okay, whoa,
It's true.
You need to drag the girls.
I will drag the girls.
Okay.
Anyways.
Maddie's here to drag.
I will. Because it's true. People who can only sing one style, I'm like, no. You gotta be more well-rounded than that.
Well, period, doll.
Like Vanessa Hudgens. She can fucking do it all now.
I mean, sneaker night. Shall we not forget?
Basically, what we're gonna do is dance. Basically.
Or what was the one with the chandelier? The one that had Zac Efron in the music video.
Oh. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
It'll come to us later.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we get Sharpay and Ryan.
Yeah, we do. Then how many times did you do ma? And then you turn around at the curtain.
So iconic. Like that's a part of like the daily routine now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. The do iconic. Everybody loves a good jazz square.
Also, I had so many of those like little bolero like jacket things. So many sparkly ones. Oh.
She was the moment. She still is the moment.
Oh, she always
has
been.
I love you so much. And they finish and they like obviously eat down because Sharpay and Ryan are gonna eat down. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like we already know.
I was trying to look on Spotify for the Vanessa Hudgens song, but I couldn't come up with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just so you know.
But
baby, come back. Baby, come back to me.
Yes.
In my heart, I still believe. There it is.
Okay. We're just going on tangent after tangent. Both Ashley Tisdale and Vanessa Hudgens albums that they released around this time, both ate.
He said, she said.
I don't want to
be looking like that.
Baby, I can see something like that.
I was like, this song is PG-13, the House Down Boots.
Ashley Tisdale released some spicy music.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with that album.
Her version of Kiss the Girl, you're kidding me. Yeah, where was that on the Little Mermaid live
Vanessa
action?
Hudgens' version of, was it Colors of the Wind or something like that? She had something.
I don't remember.
On Disney Mania.
Where?
Okay, we really gotta get.
Sorry, we gotta get.
We have a lot to say.
Oh shoot! Yeah, we gotta get moving. Audition.
Yes.
Callback.
But wait, hold on. The callbacks are so far away. So I have to say that's the end of the movie. So but after they're done, Ryan says to this random girl, "Don't be discouraged. The theater needs more than just singers. It needs fans. Buy tickets."
Yes.
Us. Okay. And then Sharpay is talking to Kelsey, who, she wrote the song. She's doing the accompaniment sleigh. She calls her sawed off Sondheim, which I had to Google what sawed off means. It means short.
Well, there you go.
Sleigh. Sawed off Sondheim. I was like, sleigh. That's giving Sondheim with a alliteration.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. Her.
Okay.
You should be thankful that Ryan and I are here to pluck your music out of its current obscurity.
Yeah, because that's not how Kelsey wrote it.
Nice talking to you. Oh, slay. And then this is when they show up. They're like, it's time for us we want to sing.
And then Ms. Jarvis is like, you got to be on time in the theater, darlings.
It's too late.
Get out of here. And then Kelsey falls, drops her music, grabs all the music. Zac Efron's like, we're going to sing. And then Vanessa's like, we're going to sing. And then they sing. And then Ms. Jarvis is like, show up for callbacks, you two. You're all phenomenal. And I got a pop for you.
This Katharine Hepburn transatlantic accent is really something.
Do you like it?
Yeah, they have a callback.
And then Sharpay sees the paper and she screams. And then,
oh, wait. Sorry, you guys. I have a lot to say. Kelsey's saying that she's free to rehearse during biology breakfast and basketball class.
Come on,
for that. Yeah, but basketball class, I was like, you're all right, bestie.
I picked it up too.
Yeah, so then we get the callback sheet. Troy and Gabriella are also on the callback sheet. And then Ryan says, maybe we're being punked. Maybe we'll get to meet Ashton. Iconic. So then Miss Girl's mad because no one's sticking to the status quo.
The hip hop?
Pop and lock and jam and break.
Is that even legal? It's just dancing.
Okay, one of the most iconic moments of this whole movie.
I mean, like, absolutely.
Stick to the status quo. Miss Sharpay is mad.
I mean, you work your whole life. I mean, but here's the thing is that I'm like, Miss Girl, it's just the callback. Like, just show up and work. But
so
you
many
work
notes.
your whole life to get here. And then Miss Gabriella Martin, I'd be pissed too. I was pissed. I was the girl that was upset.
Literally me too.
Like, I was like, who's this girl?
Me
and then,
too.
like, there was a part of me in high school that was giving Gabriella because I was the new girl in town. And then there was a part of me, and then there was a part of me that was giving Sharpay in my later years.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I didn't go to my, like, no one knew who I was when I went into high school. So everyone was like, who is this Tatiana girl?
Who is that girl?
No, literally ask Sam. They called me, this is a whole other story.
What'd they call you?
They called me before I showed up. They called me Tatiana Perfect because I was the only one that I got 100% on my whole entire like audition scores, and that had never happened in years. And then a freshman had never made it into the top group, and so I was like the first freshman in years that had made it into the top group, and no one knew who I was.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was the only freshman girl who got on our comedy sports team. Look at us.
look at us.
It's just like, did we peak in high school?
Yeah, a little bit.
We did. Anyways, Slay. Where are we?
Stick to the status quo.
Mr. Guy, he just wants to bake. Mr. Guy also, he plays the cello. What's that? A giant violin. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Corbin also just casually slang because he can dance.
Oh, like, I mean,
he eats down.
There you go.
Yes. It's just so slay. I can't have people staring at me. I really can't. Yeah, and then the chili fries to the titties.
Chili fries to the titties.
Yeah. It just doesn't seem right.
And she's like trying to get it off.
Yeah, because Gabriella accidentally slips and falls and gets chili fries on Ashley Tisdale, and she freaks out. But it was an accident. But she's like, it wasn't an accident. Corbin Bleu is mad.
Yeah.
The conflict is hilarious because it is.
Yes, and we get a lot of then we go a long chunk without music, and we get a lot of development.
We get the iconic line, "Evaporate, tall person."
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm also obsessed with Monique Coleman. She's the slay. Winner
of rolling backpack, but like it's a rolling briefcase.
I'm obsessed with her. Cute garden rooftop vibe.
Yes.
Sometimes I don't want to be the basketball guy. Sometimes I just want to be a guy. You're so right, bestie.
Like literally okay. But that kindergarten speech, because it comes up, doesn't it come up in the third movie too? In the second movie, like it keeps like their like thing.
Yeah.
Like kindergarten. I mean, and it comes up later in this movie.
Right. Yeah, because she said that when I was singing with you, it felt like kindergarten when you could just like meet someone and be friends, and it was easy. And she was like, when I was singing with you, I just felt like a girl, and he said, "You looked like one too." It's so funny. Okay, and then they're rehearsing.
Yes, and it's like kind of a whole montage.
Also, the music. Why does it sound like it's a horror movie?
Yes, it's like
like singing, like
it's wacko.
Really insane.
And I love that Ryan is the center of all of this.
Oh yeah, Ryan's like doing Miss Sharpay's. Oh yeah, iconic. And then she like goes in on his practice. He's like shooting hoops, and she goes into, and she like kind of eats down
at shooting hoops.
Yes,
yeah. And then she's like, "Yeah, I invented the space shuttle and microwave popcorn."
And he's like, "Ha!"
They're just flirting. Yeah. But then Daddy Bolton is not happy.
You know, I saw him at work once.
Really?
Yeah, he met Spider-Man, and I was like, yeah. It was like last year.
There was a certain age that you like grew up to where you're like,
he's hot.
Oh, he's hot too.
Yeah. It's so true. He still is.
Oh, yeah,
I saw him last year. He was still hot. Perm. Oh, okay. Why are coaches so mean?
Like,
I feel like I should know because like I come from a family of coaches, but why also mean? My sister's a coach. Maybe I should ask her.
Yeah, because they want. I don't know.
I understand you want the best for your students, but they're literally children.
Yeah, but also like relax, like girl. Like it's literally the championship game of high school.
Not the end of the world.
Like you went in the. Let's try that again.
You're not in the Olympics?
You're not in the NBA, but the Olympics works as well.
It's sports.
You're not in the sports.
Right. Yeah, because he's like, you're not just a guy, Troy. Yeah. Which like he literally is.
Exactly.
He's just a guy.
Like,
hit him with your car.
He's just a guy, literally.
You know? LOL. I put, this is why white men have so many issues. Too many people tell them they're special.
Oh.
Whoopsies.
My God, I'm screaming.
Okay, and then Miss Girl was, Corbin Bleu calls Vanessa Hudgens elevated IQ temptress girl.
Yes, and this is the whole Phantom of the Opera speech.
Yes, Michael Crawford.
Yes.
Which I need to know, because he's like, do you want to be like, do you think Michael Crawford is on cereal boxes?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, who's Michael Crawford? And he's like, exactly. Which I'm like, I know who that is.
I mean, absolutely.
Only the girlies know.
Of course.
Which I can't help but wonder. I hope that Chad's mother is doing okay. Host Phantom Closing. Because she saw it 29 times. You doing okay, girl?
Yeah, checking wellness check on Chad's mom.
Mrs. Danforth. Oh man, not yet, my friend, but just you wait. Oh, iconic. Oh, we need to save our school from people who don't know the difference between a Tony Award and Tony Hawk.
That is my favorite line, probably in one of my favorite lines in this franchise.
Yeah, that's Sharpay says that because
also her little outfit too that she's wearing, her like little hat and like her, is it like
orange?
A fur thing? No, the gold is later on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is it? Or yeah,
there's a lot of hats going on. So many hats. The hats are
hats and sparkles.
Okay, let's move. The friends are scheming against them, which is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, just like let your friends be happy. It's not that big of a deal.
Literally, y'all are so dramatic. And then they throw the interventions.
Yes.
And they do something kind of shady.
Yes.
Do you remember what they did?
Well, when they were I did scream laugh when they pulled out the photo of Troy Bolton, and it was that like wacko photoshopped version
of his head. She's like, Miss Girl goes on a thing of like evolution, and she's like, there's like the sports people, and then there's the smart people. Do you want to be on the right side of evolution? I was like, girl, what?
Yes, and then it's then Gabriella hears him being like, it's all about the game. Like,
it's like a weird Skype call.
Yeah,
in 2006 with really slay video quality in 2006. He's like, I care about you guys. I'm here to be with you. Gabriella, she's just a girl. He's like just trying to get his friends off of him, but he does say some things that are kind of messed up.
Yeah, like sure.
Yeah, sure.
Poor girl. And then she's like, it was me and you.
I thought I heard the melody. Then I heard you sing. And I have such vivid memories of me in my room singing this song so dramatically, not like having no reason to feel dramatic about literally anything at all. But be like, I didn't see you long. Oh, I thought you were. When
she does the dip on the staircase. Iconic.
The key change.
Oh, I mean, period.
Yeah. Also, her like weird riffs at the end. She's like,
yeah.
There was me and you.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I do have to say, I did go to East High last year.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. When I went to my cousin's wedding.
Oh, right.
I went to East High and I took a photo in front of it, and it was so exciting. It's like literally on the street. It's very weird. But like watching the movie now, because I like know what I'm like, this is kind of weird to see.
Oh, how funny.
And then like there's like a big street, and like you like turn right on the street, and the school's right there. And it literally is just like
there.
The school.
Yeah.
And then on the left across the street is the field.
Oh.
And I was like, whoa. And I could kind of see, it's just wild. And then you can see inside, and it has all like the red and white.
I wonder how many times like people stop by and take photos.
I did. I have photos. I went twice when I was in Utah.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah. I have pictures of me in front of it like,
that's funny.
Obviously. Slay.
Obviously.
Oh yeah. Also, so that's when Troy is like, hey, Gabriella, what's up?
Yeah. He goes to her house and is like, hey.
No, he goes to her locker. He's like, hey girl, what's up? And she's like, I don't want to talk to you.
And then goes to her house.
But she kind of slays. Hold on.
Okay.
Because she's like, we're going to stick to our own things.
Uh-huh.
And she handles it kind of beautifully low key. Okay. Because she heard him say do you not remember this?
I don't. I might have ran to the restroom during this part.
Great. So Tatiana hates High School Musical. She says, she's like, he like comes up and he's like, hey Gabriella, I'm so excited for our callback, whatever. She's like, we're not doing the callback. You're gonna stick to your sports. I'm gonna stick to my smart stuff. It's okay. And like, but she kind of slays. She kind of reads him down like in a very nice way. Uh-huh. And she's like, we're done. Thank you. She kind of eats.
Okay, work, diva.
Yeah. So that's why he goes to her house and he's like, what the fuck is wrong?
Okay. Got it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I had to do a pee break.
Mm-hmm. That's what pause is for, Mom.
Well, when you're just a girl that's watched this movie 112 times, I was like, I think I'll be good.
I watch every frame. Oh yeah, sad boy. Mansion.
With like literally
mansion.
I know, in New Mexico. Like what?
But actually Utah.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was confused. I was like, why did you go to New Mexico?
It's filmed in Salt Lake City.
Yes.
So I'm gonna sing. What about you? Oh, so he says on the phone, and then she turns around and she's like on her balcony, which is kind of really scary, but also really slay.
I mean, yeah, it's giving like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Hi, I'm right
but
here.
He's on it.
Yeah, like hey.
He climbs up somehow.
And on the tree, right?
Yeah.
What the heck are those two doing in the tree?
This is when he sings, and it's really Zach's voice.
Wait, really?
Yes. That's him, and he sounds great.
I wonder then what.
It's like, we're soaring, flying, and he sounds perfect.
How interesting.
I know.
Huh, Kenny, let us know what happened there.
Kenny Ortega.
Can you
email me?
Yeah, just
I know that you like knew Michael Jackson and like are really famous, but just email me.
Find us. It'll be fine.
His face when she's like, okay. It's so cute. They're so cute.
And then I know Sharpay asks to move the callbacks, but why did Miss Darvis agree to that?
I don't remember.
Because I don't remember.
She's just like, well, she did, and then she's like, okay.
That's literally
Listen, to be honest, I had that kind of pull when I was
really.
Yes, I kind of could do whatever. I don't know how.
Okay, work to you.
But I kind of did anything I wanted, and if I said we're moving it, it would have been moved. So
most slay.
I know. She's like, we're moving it, and it's like slay. I just said what you said.
Anyways. Exactly word for word, but yeah, sure. Pop off.
Okay. Not the Bieber hair flip. LOL. Okay. Also, this is when she's like doing an equation.
Mm-hmm.
People who can do math just like that are crazy. So to be honest, like slay. This is her outfit, Sharpay's outfit with the jeans and the dress.
Yes.
And the bolero.
Here's the thing is that I'm just waiting. I saw this on TikTok. I'm waiting for the Met Gala to be 2006 through 2008 themed.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Ashley Tisdale always served.
Yes.
So iconic. Okay. So yeah, the callbacks get changed to be the same time as the game and the decathlon. But the friends are like, what we did was wrong. We'll help you. We're all in this together.
Mm-hmm.
And so then everybody starts getting along.
Yeah.
Zeke has a cake that has pie on it.
And they're so happy. They're kind of like, becoming, they were sticking to the status quo and they're no longer. They're like, we've done it for too long. Let's try something different.
Yeah, let's branch out. We can have differences and still be friends.
Yeah.
Work. Anyways. It's an equation. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Put that up. GODRAMACLUB! Exclamation point.
Oh my God, you spelled the whole thing out for us.
Obviously, that literally lives rent-free in my head. Exclamation point.
I was a Wildcat in high school.
Good draw, good dream. That was your school. What do you mean you were a Wildcat?
I was a Wildcat. That was my school mascot.
You know what mine was?
No.
Diablos. Only ones in the country.
Whoa.
I know, right?
Whoa. Well, I was a Wildcat.
You're a Wildcat.
Yeah, so this movie really got me so excited for high school. Or well, no, I was excited for high school because I was going to be a Wildcat, which this movie had already come out.
You're so right. I live.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're at the callbacks.
Yes.
Life happens. La 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 la. Me.
Yeah.
And then all the decathlon, is that what it's called?
The decathlon is happening.
And the basketball game is happening.
Cheerleaders are eating down.
It's all a slay. It's all a work.
Bob to the top.
Let's get
I did a dance to this when I was doing my little dance recitals.
Okay, period.
Pop, pop, pop,
I want the rhinestone, like Brittany Mike.
Oh my God, the dress. The hair.
The ladder.
They eat down. I love
Doing the choreography. Like, you remember.
Flash a smile in that direction. Show some muscle.
Do the hustle. The shimmy. You're kidding.
Gimme. Shimmy. It's so fierce. And then, so what happens, they both create diversions so that people can't be at the game or the decathlon, which I don't really understand what happened with the game, but with the decathlon,
they did a chemical
make
thing.
something stinky.
They make something stinky.
So they're like, everybody go to the auditorium.
And
so all of a sudden there's a million people at this callback as if it's a performance.
Sure.
They eat down. Sharpay and Ryan, they're all
Obviously.
done. The way she like bops him so that he goes underneath
bop to
her.
The top. I'm going to bop to the top. Iconic.
Her. Okay, and then it's their turn. They make it to the callback.
Like kindergarten.
We're breaking free. Sorry.
You guys, this song is the song.
I love this song.
I mean, yeah.
His moonwalk.
Oh,
Zac Efron really can dance.
Yeah, he can.
Which we knew. You guys know. But slay.
Oh, he's so cute.
They're just like some cute little teenagers.
I know.
You know what I mean? And the way that she's like, every time when she's like, we're running, she's like running and skipping. And be all that we can be. It's just us singing the whole time.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, come on, with the moon that they painted in drama class that's in the background.
Yeah,
I was like, work, diva.
Also, that bridge is kind of giving Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. And then key change.
Sorry. It's so good. Her.
So then they
Can't last.
then they break free.
Yeah. Oh, and the whole crowd is like, yeah.
They're like, you can sing, play basketball, and be smart. Who would have thought?
Who knew? Wait, I said something about Miss Darbus. Oh, they're all dancing. Miss Darbus is dancing. With supportive friends. He kisses her on the cheek. It's just lovely.
Kiss her on the lips.
Yeah. Kiss her on the mouth.
Kiss her on the mouth. Hit her on the mouth.
And then we flash back to the video game. What? Guys, I don't fucking know. Basketball game.
The basketball game.
I don't know why it's a video game. I don't know.
And then they won.
They won. He shot and he scored. Someone must have something the outside, Jay.
You are so right, bestie.
LeBron James.
And then we get what we all deserve. We're all in this together.
Okay, but first Chad cockblocks him hard.
I know.
They're about to kiss and Chad's like...
It was like, giving Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, it was... Because like always, every time in these movies, they never kiss in the first one. They always kiss in the second one. The same goes for Camp Rock. And my personal favorite. Zombies. If you guys haven't watched Zombies.
Maddie loves zombies.
I love zombies. I'm gonna watch that soon. It's so good. Anyways. Oh, and the guy makes the baker makes her cookies. Makes Sharpay cookies because he has a crush on her.
Cute.
Chad asks Taylor out. Real big slay. And we find out that they got cast. Troy and Gabriella got cast.
I know, drama.
But Sharpay is so nice about it.
She's like, I did it. But I think under the facade, I think she's losing her mind.
But she was like she was like, I'm so happy to understudy you. I was kind of gagged by the sincerity.
I don't think she was that happy. What?
Maybe she was high, which is why she was happy. I actually wonder, though, to be honest, they were teenagers. They had to be up to some crazy stuff. Speaking of high, and I love that for them.
Yeah, I hope so.
There were teenagers making money.
Oh, good.
Okay. And why wouldn't you? What is that for? I don't know. You would do it too for a check. Oh, and then the guy hands Kelsey a basketball.
She shoots it.
And the way she doesn't know how to hold it. Like, me. And the guy rips off her hat and her like hair cascades.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just a girly pop that wants to shoot a basket.
It's so fierce.
We're entered into, we're all in this together.
Okay, Vanessa's dress.
Oh, I know.
I had a doll with a dress.
They had
like, why did I have the doll? Maybe it was my sister's. Because I was 10. Sorry, a little doll of her.
Oh man, I liked Sharpay's outfit, but obviously
with the pants,
of course, pants,
the
and
white
the heels.
All here and speaking now with one voice
over Ryan when she comes under Ryan.
Oh yeah. The hip, Lucas Grabio's like hip thrust.
I know
they eat.
And
Sharpay eats.
And learning this dance like was such like a moment.
I know because they had like they would teach it to you. They had like tutorials.
Anytime anyone says we're all in this together, you have to do the dance.
But I have a bone to pick with those of you who push instead of
it's pull. A pull.
Alicia Rula needs to know that.
Well, Alicia, I mean,
it's 17 years too late. That's Kelsey in the movie, but she pushes. Every time I watch this movie, I see her we're talking about, that, every time I watch it,
should have been on that.
I see her go, puh, and I'm like,
Alicia,
it's
on site.
I hope you're doing well though, girl.
Yeah, for sure.
Slay. Our sawed-off's on time. They really eat. Zach eats. They all eat down. And they're all in this together.
That's that on that.
Period.
And then we get the post-credit scene. Like random one.
Once again, this walked so Marvel could run.
With the post-credit
scene.
Stupid.
So we get the like dance out, and then we get the post-credit scene of like Miss Girl. She's like, these cookies were amazing. And she like attacks Zeke. But then he looks in the camera, so I'm like, was this just something random you guys decided to do?
Yeah, probably. And they're like, you know what, let's just throw it in. Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's that.
That's High School Musical.
You guys.
Did you enjoy? Because we sure did.
I literally love High School Musical with my whole entire heart. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you do too. Because we're going to be talking about it for the next 2 weeks as well.
Because we're about to bring in summer with
we
the
are all in
only
this
summer
together.
movie that there is. We are going to work this out because we are all in this together.
And we're going to bop to the top of those charts. Because we are fabulous.
And you know what? Don't go your own way. Come our way because
the boys are back.
The boys are back. And if there's one thing about us is we'll always have our head in the game.
And right here, right now, we're going to slay.
So
we're breaking free from this episode. You guys,
you know what I was thinking of? What? I was trying to think of the cut scene. Yes, I was about to say Meliki Liki Maka. So that's why my brain stopped.
Yeah, don't be a huma huma nuka nuka apua. Listen to our episodes.
Period.
You guys, comment,
tell
subscribe. Me that didn't just eat down the way we just literally put in so many song titles. That kind of was a slay.
I mean, listen.
Disney, run me my check. More than you do every week.
Yeah.
One of a larger amount than you do on the regular.
Disney is writing you a check.
Please.
Well, friends, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Put your favorite High School Musical song.
Moment. Person. Character. Which also, if you haven't watched High School Musical, the series.
You're doing life
You're
wrong.
missing out.
That
also eats down.
You're coming home with me.
You're coming home with You made a TikTok with that sound today.
I did. That's why it's in my head.
All right.
TikTok. Anyways. You guys, we'll see you next time on
our viewing party. Yeah, we're gonna pop to the top. Live inside and rock the rhythm.